blatant product promotion. It's good for pirates if they have one eye. Darn, this outfit feels sweet.
DirtyBizLV.com.
LV.
I think we're back on.
That's a plug.
Get some.
I checked it out.
I am.
Can you stop
LV.
I just asked.
The only thing on there?
DirtyBizLV.
Okay, it's back.
I'm working on it.
Alright, sorry about that technical difficulties, but yeah,
There's photos.
Chris has a beanie on now. He's representing Matt Ball's company, Dirty Business. You're a part of that?
Not yet.
Prospect.
Prospect. Can I tell a Matt Ball story?
Yes.
Now, when I first met a young Matt Ball,
Please do. I'd like to hear.
Matt Ball was hiding out over there. Matt Ball came down with his crew, and it was the best names I've ever heard. They came to LA, and it was, he goes, I'm Ball, I'm Ragdoll, I'm Nightmare. And I was like, you guys are all sleeping on the floor. But they had all these rad names, and they had these wristband kind of things that said VT for Vegas Threats. Remember that? Get it close up on that face. Vegas Threats. Look at
Vegas Threats. That was our original name.
What happened with that?
It was embarrassing.
Went away. Vegas Threats. Oh my god, I can't even remember that.
Oh, dude, I'll never forget
It
that.
was embarrassing. That's what
like a
happened.
No, it's okay. And we had VT. That was our original fucking logo.
I'm glad I made you laugh for that.
Yeah, it was called Vegas Threats because we were
Yeah, that looks fine.
Vegas skateboarders that were infiltrating the.
Infiltrating.
Vegas
Yeah.
Threats was directed towards skateboarders that weren't from Vegas?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes. If you weren't from Vegas, you're out. You've been out. You've been threatened by the vegans.
Jamie Thomas gave me a Danny Dean update.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How's Danny doing?
Says he's pledging for like a biker gang or something.
Oh yeah. In Alabama.
Yeah, like not that like some biker. He didn't know which one it was.
He doesn't know what biker gang he's
But he said
pledging for?
no, Jamie Thomas does.
Oh my god, okay.
But then he said that he told him that if you hear about him doing anything super bad for the next 2 years, it's just because he's pledging and he's got to do shit for the gang.
Oh, okay. So disregard his behavior for the next 2 years.
Yeah, it's not
Can
his
I
fault.
do that?
I think you already have.
Yeah, I'm Dirty Business.
I'm shy and I'm pledging for a gang.
Bro.
Do I have to pledge to get in this hat, or do I?
No, that.
You're
You don't
straight.
even want to
You're
know what you
safe.
have to go through.
When you're prospecting to get.
You're fine.
Okay.
Oh, Bob, you prospect for Dirty Biz. Did you ever make it?
Yes, I did.
You made it in?
I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember on the trip you were making like hamburgers from that ball.
Yep. I was carrying his like food from the counter at Wendy's to his table, and all sorts of stuff. They
Those
knocked my
mess.
food out of my hand, and oh, it was great. It was all out of love, though.
Do you get to have prospects that beneath you now?
I don't know. Do I?
Of course.
I never thought about that.
Maybe I should
Okay.
prospect and you can tell me what to do.
Okay.
Then I'll prospect.
Poor Bob had flat paddles.
I heard a
and
story.
everything.
What are they called? The Canadians. They're the dragons.
Red Dragons.
Yeah.
Not the double dragons, but the red dragons. Barra wanted to get in, and he had to eat a stick of butter. I don't know if it's true. It's just a rumor I heard. If you get a confirmation, call in.
Dude, stick up butter.
Should we?
But would you eat a stick of butter?
It?
Would you do it?
To be in the Red Dragons, yes.
Yes.
Do you get
stick
a
of butter? Is that really that bad?
But they give you that chain though after you eat the stick of butter, right? That
I would hope
medallion.
so.
Platinum and diamond is right.
Ooh. Well, what's worse, being a red dragon or eating a stick of butter?
That's the $1 million question, Bob.
Eat a stick of butter, not to be more.
Let's do Boosh News and then get back on track. Should we do that?
Yeah.
First
He's got to go get his news.
Someone moved it. Oh, here it is.
Okay.
Don't move my news.
plant thing. Sorry.
No, that's alright. Keep going.
These inventions were great.
Oh, you got your cliff notes here?
The sound was off for a second.
The last one's that one's a banger.
Yeah.
I can't wait till you drop that science on people.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if we're actually gonna say this part, but we can discuss it.
We should. All right, go for it, please.
Boosh news.
Boosh news.
All right.
Like I was saying earlier, it's been a terrible week for the news.
All right.
What? Something happened right there?
Something bad happened?
Something bad. Terrible news all week.
No, I didn't mean like bad news happened. I just meant it was a terrible week for trying to look for news.
Slow week.
Maybe you should
Slowly.
start making things happen.
Yeah, dude.
I tried.
Like give you a
Make some
kick off,
moves.
like train somebody.
You got a lawyer. Oh, I mean your girlfriend.
Ah.
Oh.
Where's the sound effect right now?
I should take a borrow yet.
But yeah, I guess this is just Chris Sen finally got the boot from, not finally.
How are they gonna kick Chris Sen off? He's in Hawaii.
Yeah, they kicked him off, apparently.
Off of the island?
No, off of America.
Off of America.
Chris Sen got kicked off America.
Chris sends off America.
That's
He's
terrible.
And I guess he wasn't none too pleased. with
He
that
was
one.
not pleased at all. I wouldn't be happy about that. Does he still get shoes flowed to him?
Yeah, they said they'd still.
But no paychecks.
No check.
I mean, his part of the new video is pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, well, they're still gonna set up some.
Oh my god.
What? No.
No.
Straight to Buffalo Exchange.
Yeah. All right. Heard they might be turning Austin Gillette pro.
Really?
Did you know about that?
I did not know about that. That's exciting news.
That's exciting.
So it's
that's
not, he hasn't
But the
turned pro.
news is
No,
that
that's-
they might be.
It's a rumor
Rumor
going
has
out
it.
that he's turning pro.
Big news. He might be.
Fuck you, man.
He's looking this up right now. He's looking it up right now.
He's asking to make the news. He's making it right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
Like
know.
you told him.
Think it's easy doing this?
It's pretty easy to say things that might
Spending
happen.
10 minutes on
There might be an earthquake this week. What else might happen?
Jason Lee has a new show coming out that involves skateboarding. Did you hear about
I
it?
did not hear about this, but I can't wait.
It's
Don't
gonna
go
be
back.
it's gonna be on Adult Swim.
Wow.
And it's about him. I guess he was a 17-year-old kid, really good at skating. Tries something, hits his head, and is in a coma for 25 years, and then wakes up.
Oh.
Is it a cartoon?
No, I think it's real.
No, it's a real movie.
Weird.
Right?
Wasn't it called
It's a TV show.
It's going to be
I thought it was Adult
Miss
Swim was
September?
cartoons.
And it was about the Playboy Mansion? Did you see that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the guy goes in a coma and his girlfriend, after so many years,
I
ends
think
up
that's
becoming
Miss-
the playmate.
Miss March.
Miss March. I always get the months confused.
Yeah. Yeah,
That was some good news. I like that bit right there. About Jason Lee.
Oh, that matter?
We got an applause for Jason Lee in Adult Swim.
Yep.
And that's on the Cartoon Network, isn't it?
Yes, it is. After 10 o'clock.
What
He's
else?
Monday.
He's
through
off
Friday.
He's off prime time now.
Yeah. How the mighty have fallen, huh?
Tell me about it.
Well, he's got that franchise.
All right.
The
You're through
Chipmunks.
3 items that I see. You got 3 more.
Oh yeah, 3 more.
Who else might turn pro?
We'll find out next week.
Next week. New
Yeah,
pros.
you're gonna have to wait
Like
to see
me.
that one.
No.
Brian Wenning
Yes.
apparently got a new clothing sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
It's Moral Fabrics with an X,
Okay.
aka
Oh, fabrics.
Digital Boys Club, something.
What's
DVC?
Digital Boys
DVC.
Club?
Sounds naughty.
DVC.
So they're just going to be making sweaters that are ripping
Yeah.
off PVC.
You know what? I saw it. It's pretty bad. I don't know what the hell it is. But it's winning.
He's Dirty Jersey.
Yes, he is.
It's not dirty business.
Deep.
Not Dirty Business.
No.
Like,
All right.
Could
what
Winning
else?
ever get in dirty business?
Huh?
Could Winning ever get in your crew? In our crew?
Well, yeah, well.
Do you guys have any Asians in dirty business?
Yeah, Eric Hanamoto.
Oh, that's right.
You want a prospect?
He was trying to pull the race card to get to that.
The race card every week with you.
He's always.
Do you notice this
Some
room?
sort of
Well,
downside
actually,
to
Oh well, no, I'm not dedicated
and
I'm not,
Australian
and I'm only
Austrian.
a quarter. I'm like the tiniest bit Asian.
Yeah, well, guess what? Bitches never get into it.
This second time he's getting it.
No, they just write the business plans and they just make all the
It
graphics.
doesn't matter.
They
Girls
just do
are
all
not
work.
allowed.
They do all the work, but they're not in.
See, this one. Snuggle. Don't spill your beer. Anyways.
But can we
Oh,
just
young
hear,
love.
can we just hear real quick why girls can never get into the clubs?
Why?
Yeah.
Because
Their
They
property.
can't see-
Their property for one.
Blind girls,
That's all they are.
blonde girls or blind girls?
Do what?
No, guess what? You're never getting in.
I don't want to be
It
in.
doesn't matter. See this ring? It doesn't mean.
You know what? I don't want to be in. I'm fine standing back. I don't really want to be in.
Yeah, nah.
I'm just helping you poor motherfuckers out.
Okay.
Alright, what's
Whoa,
next in the
bro.
news?
Just kidding, just kidding.
New topic.
I was gonna
Just
talk.
kidding.
I wish Tom was here because we could talk about. We went to Hollywood High the other day and saw a bunch of crazy stuff that happened.
Yeah, that's right down the street from my house.
Yeah.
I love that over there. You get it. What did you see?
Nollie heel flip, nollie flip, and so on the 16.
On one trick, nollie
Okay.
heel, then nollie again. Flip?
No, two different people.
Oh, I saw that sequence.
On
I
Tony
saw
Hawk's
the
Pro
sequence.
Skater.
I saw the sequence.
Somebody nollie heel flipped the Hollywood High 16.
No. Not the.
As that rumor has it?
Now, what
Yeah, let's
were
make it
they
say
wearing?
what it
Were
is.
they wearing skin tight black pants, a Metallica shirt, and long black hair?
I wish.
That's your Hollywood High.
Oh my
G-code
god,
right
that
there.
ball!
Yeah. But alright, what else we got? That Rob Dyrdek, as we were doing the show
Oh.
last week, it was live.
You're really small.
He was, I guess, getting his tattoo right then.
Here.
Well,
Want to smoke? I'll trade you for a can of beer.
Oh, dear.
We're getting the vices sorted out right now.
I've got issues.
So
Rob
someone...
Dyrdek, his monster tattoo.
Oh my God.
Across
That's
the whole back.
Shut up! I thought that was fake. That thing,
Is it?
that green thing on his back. I thought that was a joke. Not a joke.
I don't know, is it?
I'm gonna
I
say
don't
it's
know.
for wheel, not for fake. It's for wheel.
For wheel?
For wheel. Not for wheel.
Hey, for wheel?
It's just
Like
for wheel.
what?
For wheel.
People in the chat room think it's real.
They're claiming it's real.
Yeah.
Well, then obviously, if the chat room thinks it is, then it
Uh-huh.
obviously must be. But to get a monster tattoo, that's some serious commitment to your sponsors. Does he have a DC tattoo?
No.
Does
That's
he
a
have a
serious.
workshop
That's a
tattoo?
serious
First
commitment
tattoo.
to like
That's
$1
his
million.
first tattoo?
No.
No, it's not.
Doesn't he
He's
have
got
that arm
relentless on his
I'm
wrist.
sure he has an alien tattoo or something, right? Do you
But are
see-
those tattoos real?
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's a good... You just blew my mind.
Yeah.
Did you get a fuel tattoo back in the heyday?
No, I never did. And if I would, I'd have to get it on the inside of my body so I wouldn't show it off. Inside the rectum.
If they offered you $1 million to get a fuel tattoo, a monster tattoo on your back, Bush, would you get it?
That big?
Monster?
I would.
It would have to come with a year's supply of
$1 million?
monster.
$1 million, dude.
I'll get whatever for a mil.
No, fuck it. I mean, you're already inked to the gills. I don't have anything. I just got birthmarks on my neck.
Would you drink a beer for $1 million?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the world's greatest sellout.
You should have had an extra $1 million.
Oh, well, okay.
Okay, here's what I wouldn't do.
I wish I had a drink of.
Yes, here we go. What wouldn't you do?
Monster face tat.
No, just the beginning.
Like Braden's, but monster.
Yeah. No?
It would look kind of like
Oh,
the
just
bat.
that M?
Oh, just under your eye. Just the end.
I wouldn't do that.
How about for $3 million?
Yes.
Okay.
X Games for $3 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People in the chat room keep asking, does anyone know anything about Antoine's jail time? Any update about that? Is he-
Yeah, for life.
Who shoots all this? You know about this.
I don't know. I don't know.
We already talked about it.
Oh.
Or there's
Well,
no,
an
I don't know anything.
You can look it up online. There's like a
Yeah, apparently he's still in jail.
LAPD thing.
Have you heard the Antoine?
I did not know. I mean, last time I saw him, he was blowing it up, having a good time,
Yeah.
smiling. But he's in jail now?
Yeah.
That's out of character for Antoine. He's not that guy.
Yeah, I would have never thought either.
You know, he's the kind of kid, you know, if you got a sister, you're like, hey, bring Antoine
Yeah.
home for Thanksgiving.
Hey,
Happy
sis.
holidays, Mom. This is Twan.
Oh man.
I remember the time I hooked up my sister with Antoine. Like, he's a good guy. They dated for years.
Oh, man. Why do I believe that's not true?
Every time,
Or is it?
Every time a domestic dispute would come at 3 in the morning, I'd be like, "That's our Antoine."
Now, there's a TV show right there.
Yeah.
That's our Antoine. Oh, my God. I'm in.
Did you catch his fade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My sister did a few times.
Oh man.
Is there anything else in the news?
Nah.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
I feel like I learned so much.
I told you it was rough out there this week.
Was anything news to you guys out there, or
Chris
did we
said.
blow any minds out there?
Chris
I don't
said.
know. Wait till next week. What's anything coming down the pipeline for next week at all?
Blow your mind.
You know, I've been working on some stuff. I
Yeah.
made a few calls already.
Yeah.
I got something cooking.
Now, Chris, here in Bush's news, what would you gather from? What would you say is his process in getting that news? How would you say he got that top secret information?
I'm going to guess he goes onto the Thrasher website,
Okay.
researches it,
Okay.
discards all of that, and then makes it up as he goes along. Because for one, I can't believe that they would kick Chris Sen off of America.
Okay.
For two,
How much longer do you think they should have kept him on?
oh, at least another 4 weeks. I mean, come on, let's give the guy till Christmas. I mean, really? Right
That's true.
That is
Right
true.
before, like, hey, Merry Christmas, you're off the team.
Yeah. It's been rad.
Hope
Yeah.
Anakin gets those toys he wanted.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
For those of you watching, for those of you watching, Anakin is the name of Chris's kid. So.
What's
Well-
the other?
Huh?
Luke?
Boba Fett.
Clear dog. Clear dog.
Billy D. Williams.
Your dog.
Go.
I love it. Right now, Bush's dog is trying to take apart the entire
And Bush will not get
setup.
hold of it at all.
Look at it. You love screwing with things, don't you?
But yeah, they could have waited till after Christmas.
Yeah, after Christmas.
Yeah.
Same
The
with
New Year-
Monster
The New
Tattoo.
Year would be after Christmas. But I guess
And
what?
do you want
January
to
2nd.
me doing that?
Does your dog smoke? A lot?
Yes.
Or just when he drinks?
He's got a problem. She's got a problem.
Oh. Hold on, let's check. Yep, it's a she.
So Chris, what
Definitely a bitch.
were you doing before you got your show?
Let's see. I spent a lot of time at Hot Rod, it was a skateboard shop, making fun of children, getting
Okay.
material for later on,
Yeah.
which ended up working out. I'm in the brand now, I made it.
Those children
You
have
ever,
common
you ever
doing.
consider, now that you're jobless, going back to the counter at Hot Rod with Cameron?
Can you go back?
I don't know.
That's the real question.
Can
right
you?
there. I don't know if I can go back to slinging skateboards.
It's shoes now.
Oh, is it shoes?
It's shoes now.
No one even rides boards, they just wear
No.
shoes. Well then, yeah, I guess I could tie some feet together if you had to.
Or shine them.
And how did you go from the skate shop to getting your show?
Let's see. There was a company called Logic Skateboards.
Okay.
And it was a video magazine. Or it was called Logic Skateboard Video Magazine.
Yeah.
And what they had done was run out of ideas. And they wanted to sell them in a fashion that they could sell them all together. So me and the captain and Matt, who directs the show, came up with an idea where we could sell it as a pay-per-view, and basically did sort of our show as like Howard Cosell. And before the captain, it was Sal Barbier, which I'm gonna tell you what, that guy can talk some fucking shit. That's Swamp Rat. Holy shit. And we would just go through all the footage and make fun of it.
Okay.
And then they turned it into a pay-per-view, and when they started Fuel, they came to us and they were like, oh, we really like that, and they actually bought that and then aired that in the beginning of Fuel. And then
Sal was originally...
He was originally the guy, and then Sal backed out of it.
Ooh.
You know why?
Why?
He didn't like fame. Sal likes to be lowbrow. He's a lowbrow kind of guy. He doesn't want to be seen in front of the camera at all. He's more behind-the-scenes kind of guy.
But he was a professional skateboarder.
And he has a store named, or had a store named after himself.
Yeah.
He's
and he was 4-1 host.
Yeah.
As you can see, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Tell me about it.
Why did Sal back out? Sal, get online right now and chat with us. Call in. What's the number?
It's on the screen.
Call us, Sal. Ooh, he's calling you right now, dude. I'll tell you why, man.
1-800-KZ. Call now.
No, the phone number is 213-840-4620 to call in. There. It's on there now. So do you think did he start saying anything about that after you guys got more successful with the show, or was he...
I think he was probably, man, I should have been in on that, man. Could have made you guys real famous. Right now, I'm just going to work on my company, SLB.
Is he Elvis?
He kind of is, to me. He's my black Cajun Elvis right there.
So how'd you find the captain?
The captain I knew from St. Louis. He's a little buddy. He's a happy-go-lucky guy. He actually, one of the first times I got to hang out with him, he took his cell phone and he goes, bartender, let me get a Captain of Coke. And he goes, don't stir it up for me. And he's like, somebody call me. Put it in there and vibrated as a drink stir. Started drinking it. I was like, oh my god. And that's why he became the captain. He was Captain Fun.
Yeah.
The most fun dude to be around. Ultimate party animal.
Yeah.
You could do that too.
Is he still a party animal?
You know what? Sometimes he is.
Sometimes.
Not as much as he used to be, though. I mean, he's got a lady now. It's a beautiful Miss Rebecca Lamport.
Okay.
And, I mean, they drink their wine and whatnot, brew their beers. They're wonderful, wonderful times. But I don't think they rage as much as they used to. When you get older, you don't rage as much.
Right.
Unless you're Steve Olsen.
Yeah.
And then it multiplies.
I see you out a bit, though. You haven't...
I have an alcohol problem. P.S. Can I get a beer out of the fridge, please?
Are there any beers? Just from talking?
Yeah, I got...
You're so married.
Here,
Sorry.
I'll bust one of my tall cans. Take this one.
Ooh. It's like a little party cake.
And was the money you got for your first season, did that...
Oh wait, no, he's...
Did you find that doubled
Just
every season?
Put it
or-
by the...
Actually, the captain is the one who made sure that we got paid more. Because he really knows how to work money.
Alright.
He's Jewish.
Ooh.
Is that bad? You can't use Jewish?
I don't know.
I mean,
what are you
where do
saying?
you draw
What are
the
you
line
saying?
with race
Wait.
and color and religion?
Religion.
It goes.
There's a Jewish guy on
There is a
On
Jewish
TV.
guy on TV who enjoys money. God, I love him.
That's insane.
Hello, you Javi.
They rule the whole industry.
Oh.
God,
The comment nobody wanted to say.
I wouldn't even go that far.
Disgustingly true.
How did your lifestyle change once you started like making money from a skate shop as opposed from a network?
Well, I'll tell you what. When you get that check, that first one, oh God, oh my God, you're buying shit you don't even need. You see it and you purpose, fuck, I need it, I'll take it, buy it, done. And then you're like, okay, why do I have this collection of Barbie dolls from fucking Top Model? I bid them on eBay. I think I'm doing great, but now I realize I can't sell them.
Yeah.
And when I'm hungry, I can't eat them. Or can you?
So you
I noticed that car you pulled up in.
Oh, that sweet whip?
Yeah.
Come on, Patrick.
Being a
Everyone,
little flashy there, you know.
it's a DeLorean, all right?
Definitely new money.
That's one of my favorite phrases in the world. Oh, you must come from new money. Like, what? Because the other money's like old and printed where you have Confederate money? I come from Confederate money. I don't have that new money.
I traded in my new money for old money.
Yeah.
Have you ever had people like, you say haters come up to you because they see you on the show and say, do you think they think like these guys don't really skate? They don't know anything about skateboarding.
And then I kill it.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
You never had any hate directed toward you?
Not for, you know what, I have been asked after it had been on like, oh, do you skate? And I was like, well, I skated on this show. And I was in a movie. It was kind of an epic masterpiece. You ever heard of the Chomp series? Chomp on this?
Oh, yes.
Really great.
I've jumped over cars.
Yeah.
I hippie jumped a handrail. I mean, these are, you know, things of shit that I've done. Crappy tricks. But yeah, I do ride a skateboard. I ride it all the time. I actually don't even drive.
Yeah.
I haven't driven since 1993.
Really?
Well, a couple times when I got arrested. But that's neither here nor there.
You learned his lesson right there.
Who were some of your favorite skateboarders growing up?
Originally it was like Lance Mountain because he was the funny guy.
Yeah.
And then everyone loved the way Cab skated because he was all sick and cool. But then, of course, Naudis, probably one of the most innovative skaters ever.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone says Gons. But do you remember Naudis doing a frontside 50-50, slapping a curb and then turning it around and going fakey 50-50 on it?
I do remember that, yeah.
You're right.
Epic. And people are just trying to get on curbs at that point in time.
Yeah.
And he's fucking killing it. Thanks, Naudis.
You aged yourself right there. How old are you?
Me? In dog years or people?
Dog years.
Dog years, 645.
You're 42?
Very close, very, very close. 38. I will be 39 in February.
39 February.
February dog years.
February in dog years.
Yeah, that's right, that's right.
That ends up being April last year.
Yeah.
Do you feel like at 39 you're like, well, I don't even want to talk about skateboarding anymore. I'm getting too old for this.
Let's just
Well,
talk
you know what the
about-
thing is?
Let's
Chris
figure out
Casey.
the ladies.
When
Let's
you
just talk about Chris Casey as Chris Casey.
if you grow up skateboarding and you see these guys, like I've had Lance Mountain on the show and I was like this, holy shit, I get to hang out with Lance Mountain.
Yeah.
This is a guy I looked up to. And then you start hanging out with generations of people that kids think are older now, like during the first blind video and the Plan B shit, like
Ryan
Mike Mo
Peterson.
Capelli wasn't even born yet.
Yeah.
That was one of his lines he said. He was like, oh, when Guy did that part, I wasn't even born yet. And you're like, okay, so there's another generation of kids that don't even know about that shit.
Yeah.
So you're like, fuck, I look up to Guy and fucking Howard and all those dudes and fucking... Now you got newer kids that are fucking killing it too. And it's fun to talk about skating, but I'm not going to a 12-stair.
Yeah.
Fucking chit-chat at the bottom. I'm not walking up that thing even.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
You're not rushing out to see like the newest Expedition video.
Well, what's Shanny gonna do, really? He's gonna kill it, Shanny! Ah, you weren't ready for that, were you?
Let's take a call. It's you're open to take calls, right?
Let's take a call.
Is it take call time?
Who's the new
Yeah.
kid? Kenny Hoyle?
Yeah, Kenny Hoyle kills it.
Call in.
Kenny
to,
Hoyle's
Kenny Hoyle kind of looks like you.
Kenny Hoyle looks like me?
Kind of.
He's like a sexy
He
version.
kind of looks similar.
Maybe we should go on a double date sometime.
Maybe
If
did
you
you
have-
meet his mother? Like, I don't know, like 23 years ago?
If you have a question for Chris Casey, please call in. All right. Here's our first call of the night. Skatetalk. Hey, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Ryan Healy, I'm from Dayton, North Carolina.
Okay. Do you have a question for Chris?
Did you say Michael Mealy?
Mike.
Yeah, man, hey. I heard there's going to be a shop on the zoo. You know anything about that?
Oh!
Can you repeat that question?
Yeah, he hears there's going to be a chomp on this part too. Do you know anything about that?
If my fingers are crossed for another 40 days, I hope so. There's 4 people you have to ask. Ty Evans, Akko Jefferson, Atiba Jefferson, and Lee DuPont. If they all agree to it, then yes.
Okay.
I mean, they haven't even made a chop on this DVD.
Yeah.
God, I still got it on VHS. I can only watch it at my mom and dad's house.
You got to keep the VHS player around to show girls when.
Exactly. Hey, you ever watch skateboarding? Oh, let me just pop this in. Yeah, that was Collins doing that stale fish. Check me out, here I come. Wait, you didn't see that? Hold on.
Oh shit. Okay, 213-840-4620 if you have a question for Chris Casey right now. We'll go another 10 minutes. If that's alright with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you're a busy guy.
Captain just said to mention this.
Okay.
We're living a champagne lifestyle on a beer budget.
You were or are now?
I am for sure now. Before I was just living the dream.
Yeah.
Caution to the wind. One Cadillac, I'll take two.
Also, we'll take some questions out of the chat room too. So if you guys want to type in some questions out there, we'll go ahead and read them. Let's see here.
Hey guys, how you doing? What's going on? What's happening? We got some more guests coming on in.
Katie and Dick.
Noisy Biz.
Hi, Katie and Dick.
Chris Casey, his name is Dick Dilly.
Dick Dilly?
Dick Dilly.
Dick Dilly? Like
Dick
Dillian
Dilly.
with my dick?
Yeah.
That's sick.
And he's dirty business.
Yes!
Dick Dilly.
This crew gets tighter and tighter every minute.
Someone's texting in asking, have you ever hooked up with any of the cocktail waitresses on the show?
Ooh.
A true gentleman never tells. So here's what happened.
She does.
It's happened, yes. It has. It's fun. Have you ever been with a lady before? Fun time, isn't it?
That's not bad. It depends on, how big they are, but.
Well, more love. That's never a bad phrase. I have a few, and so have different members of the
Crew.
cast and crew, yes.
Alright then.
And guests. Guests have left with ladies.
Justin
So
Strubing.
they're just like sluts.
Dirty Ernie.
Dirty Ernie. Dirty Ernie's. He's a martial arts master. God, he kills it, dude. Dirty Ern. Oh, what's he gonna do now?
Yeah.
He reported some of the best news ever.
Yeah, it was shocking stuff he brought to the table on that show.
Would Bush be considered the dirty Ernie of Skatetalk?
I would have to say, most likely. And he's actually made his own genre because of skate news. I mean, no one's done that before. Well, except for in magazines and on other websites. But you're killing it. Because you opened up a new category.
I'm breaking ground.
Made up news. Who could turn pro? Who couldn't turn pro?
Someone is typing in, you look like you have a lot of fun at the Maloof contest. How is that?
The Maloof, cheers. Hold on, where are some of the richest guys in Vegas? We're going to throw a contest, everybody party. Of course you have a fun time.
Yeah.
You shitting me?
And they approach you to host the whole contest, or the?
Oh no, I'm not allowed to do that.
Well, I saw you there. You did the fuel.
We did some fuel stuff and we talked for a little bit and then they shut us off. Like the way they have that thing set up is there's like a monster truck that they have full of like cameras and equipment. It's like a super studio.
Right.
And then they go, we're coming to you in 5, 4, 3, 2. And then someone's in your ear and they're like, just go for it, say whatever. And as soon as you're like, I'm gonna say whatever, someone's like, all right, ask him this, tell him that, this is what I want you to do. And you're just like, yeah, like, so you like jacking off? And then people are like, what? Why did you say that on TV?
Hey, I want to say thanks, by the way. Not the last one, but the year before. Thanks for letting me meet Kobe Bryant, dude.
Hey, that was a fun
awesome.
one. That was one of the times where I got in the air. Ask Kobe this. Ask him about dunking. Ask him about jumping. Ask him about him raping that girl and crying. What the fuck?
Yeah, but what happened was you guys. Yeah, but what happened was this.
But what happened was this. While we were walking up, you and Captain were asking me what I was going to ask him.
Yeah.
And then I told you, and then you guys asked, and then the mic and me was like.
And Heath killed it too.
Oh yeah, he definitely killed. We were like little giddy
He asked about
schoolgirls.
number 5 or something.
Yeah.
He's like, how about 5? How about 5?
And the whole crowd goes fucking crazy.
Dude, we're just like the whole time we're just sitting by there. It's like, you go, let's go ask him to take a photo. No, you ask him. No, you ask him. You ask him.
Yeah, Kobe. And Captain actually, during that one, which was amazing, is I asked him 3 questions, and then Captain asked him 2 of the same questions I asked him.
That was all my questions.
Yeah, but he did them because it's rad, because Kobe's so tall and Captain is short, he was just like, Kobe! And then his arm's up and he's out of frame, and you didn't see that? It was fucking great.
That was awesome, though. I told him congratulations for doing it on your own, and he said, I really appreciate that.
Do you think you contribute, like maybe because of you, you're a reason why he went on to win the championship?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know why someone wants to know this, but how has your perception on life changed since you were 28?
Holy shit. What was I doing when I was 28? Oh, I had a girlfriend. I was living with her, working at a skate shop. Yeah, way better. No, it was, you know what? Actually, working in a shop is super fun, and you have a different outlook on things because you're doing a 9 to 5 pretty much, and you're living on your own, and you got the lady, and you're like, oh, this is gonna be great. We're gonna live together. I'm gonna sell fucking Jeremy Ray boards. And next thing you know, Jeremy Ray quit skating, and your girlfriend is like, I got a nose candy problem.
Wow.
And then those glory days on a young girl finds. Yeah. So my perception on life is a little bit different now.
You just blew my marriage. He's that age. He just looked at me and he's like, I'm that age.
I think as a kid, they look at a kid would look at a 28-year-old and think like, that's when you have everything figured out, you're set. But
you would think that you're still just a pile of shit trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
You don't figure it out till right before you die. You're like this. Oh, that was it.
Oh man.
All right, we'll go a few more minutes. I want to take one more call. Call in right now is 213-840-4620 to be the last caller of the show.
How many viewers do you have on this?
Right now, there's 800 people watching.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
That's more than my viewing audience I've ever had. You're killing it.
Someone texted in, they wanted to know, why are you always drinking out of a mug on your show?
Because they wouldn't let me drink out of a Modelo can. Or a Jack Daniels bottle, or a bottle of vodka, or a bottle, there's so many drinks you can put in a little mug.
Right.
Plus, at that point in time, we wanted to sell mugs, and then the network told us we couldn't sell them. And then I was like, fuck, now we've got a niche market that we can't sell to. Yeah, let's keep drinking out of them.
Why couldn't you sell the coffee?
Oh, I'm supposed to shout out Meech. Yeah, Dmitry Ilyaskovich!
Is Dimitri watching right now?
Yeah. My favorite dirty Russian. You can find him at the Bowery from 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, even 13. He'll be there.
I went to the Bowery at 1 o'clock on a Sunday and ran into you there.
Yes.
And Dimitri.
Yes.
Is that a normal thing?
Being at the Bowery is a normal thing for us.
Yeah.
That's like, it's the closest thing we have to New York for a stoop front, watch the street, and can drink and smoke.
Yeah.
Because you can't really smoke and drink anywhere in Los Angeles. Unless it's your house or something,
That's where Boosh is.
Or Boosh's. Hey, thanks for letting me come over and smoke and drink.
Anytime, buddy.
Farmer's market, too.
Oh yeah, farmer's market.
Yeah, but they're about to shut that down in a couple months.
Fuckers.
Someone's typing in, they want to know, what's it like interviewing anyone on Baker or Death Wish?
Let's see. Who have I interviewed on Baker? Kevin Long. And he was a fun interview. He was a great one. As far as anyone else from Baker, no one else on Baker or Death Wish have we ever had on there.
Nuge went on for the Hell Roast thing?
That was pre-Baker. That's when he was Hell Rose. Let's get our timelines right, Marty.
That's great.
Well, Marty, Doc, Back to the Future reference.
You do own a DeLorean.
Yes, I do love a DeLorean.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the best car to have, except for when you're in tight parking because you can't get out. Then you're just fucked. All right, you got this hot chick in the car, and you're like, all right, sweets, out the trunk. No, lay the seat down. The button's on the side. The button. Fuck the button. Let me reach up. I'm not trying to grab you. All right, I'm trying to let you out of the trunk.
Don't kick the flux capacitor.
Someone's asking, does the captain really skate?
Watch some of the old episodes. That guy's got a mean frontside shove it to fakie rock. He's got a kickflip to pivot at the some park that he was at. He did at. Yeah, he's a little gnarly rat on a skateboard.
Okay, we got a call.
One more call. Another call.
Last call. Skatetalk. You're on the delay. You're gonna have to get away from your computer.
He wants to watch himself as he's good.
Yeah, I was just wondering, would Chris ever have Rose Eggleston on the show? I think that would be a great guest.
Who? He.
Did we ever have?
Next call.
Did he ask if we ever have Papa Roach on the show?
Terrell Engelstein?
Did you guys ever have bands on your show at all?
I was told, my roommate, I've lived with him for years. He's worked for bands, and he was like, "Oh man, I was talking to Tom Araya because he worked for Slayer." And he's like, "Oh, we can get like Tom and Carrie on the show," and I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's have him on the show." And the guy who was running the network for us, he was like, "Oh no bands on this show. This is before the Daily Habit." Okay. And I had him turned down. They turned down Slayer. They turned down Dave Chappelle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people that skate or into skating or it's, you know, like that, but they turned them down. And then they started the Daily Habit. Okay. And then they decided that was okay, which really upset me because Slayer had never done a show before. Yeah. And we would have been the first show, which would have been even better. Yeah. They did do Jimmy Kimmel, which I watched. I was like, yes.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So what were the Christmas parties like at Fuel? Were you guys, the Captain Casey guys just eyeballing the Daily Habit guys like, fucking pussies, we were here first.
Actually, I'll tell you something which is amazing. We did the Daily Habit. They asked us to do it, and they were like, all right, be cool. And they were like, no. We showed up there. They picked us up in a town car, and we're like, oh, we're fucking drinking mimosas. Yeah. So we get a couple bottles of champagne, some orange juice. And on the way over there, I told Dave Carney that we were doing it. Carney's like, dude, that fucking guy's a goddamn fucking rollerblader. About this motherfucker. And so we're like, oh man, fuck, we should do that. And I was like, I'm sitting there and we go into the green room and we're pouring drinks and I'm like, hey, how's it going? You want to have a drink with us? He's like, oh, yeah, I can't drink. We don't drink. I was like, oh, that's cool. We're just going to talk about your rollerblading career the entire time. He was like,
oh my god.
What the fuck?
I told you.
And we're like, okay. He's like, okay. He's like, we're like, well, if you drink with us, then we won't talk about the rollerblading. He's like, all right. So
he wanted to keep it.
Yeah, he wanted to keep that on the down low because it makes him look cool if he's not like, hey, I know about surfing, snowboarding, rollerblading, skateboarding. But yeah, he's in like, that's awesome. God.
Well, I think we'll wrap this up now. But Chris, I want to thank you for coming on the show. If you're out there watching this, how would they get a hold of Fuel? Email Fuel to get Captain Casey?
Email Fuel TV and tell them you want Captain and Casey show.
Yeah, Captain Casey!
I was told that they're trying to sell commercial space, like, oh yeah, the Captain and Casey show is still on the air.
Yeah.
Reruns.
Zoinks. Yeah. Real quick, you were telling me they were offering to buy your name.
Oh, yeah. That was the last thing I did with them. They had our contracts, and the one thing they wanted to do was buy the name Chris Casey from me.
Okay.
For basically what I get paid for my salary for doing the show. And I was like, But they also had the captain's name in there, too. It's like, the captain. We were going to buy that. And I was like, well, I can understand you buying the captain, but Chris Casey. And I'm like, well, I'm not fucking Prince, dude. I'm not going to change my name to a fucking squiggly symbol. And people are going to be like, hey, symbol, what's up? Yeah. Signing a check. Shap, zoop. That's probably not gonna fucking work out. New social security card.
Yeah.
Nightmare. So we backed out of that.
All right.
So, but maybe they're still, you know, negotiating my contracts.
Well, I hope to see you soon back on Fuel TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And we'll see you guys next week. Where our guest next week or next Tuesday is Tori Pudwell.
Oh, Teapots. He
Yeah.
likes that grizzly grip.
He loves the grizzly grip.
How many grip tapes are there now?
Let's see. There's Shake Junt, Grizzly,
Mob.
Jessup.
Alchemy.
Paradox.
Paradox.
Shake
Dirty biz.
Shake Junt.
Jessup.
Jessup.
I said Jessup.
You did say Jessup, that's right.
Black Magic.
Oh, Black Magic.
Monkey grip.
Monkey grip. Oh, I forgot about that.
That's a rip.
Madrid fly paper.
Madrid fly paper.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Pizza grip. Oh.
Soon, Casey grip.
Ooh, Casey grip. Coming to a skate shop near you.
Distributed by Diamond Supply Co.
Oh, God.
We'll see you guys next week, and thanks for watching.